Right, and then Tuesday, Champions League Tuesday, nyasem keto akra. Na games ahodo ekoso, ye be rem na bibia atumi akoye. Nra on say me catch us 3 ni na ye de ko nti utwa 100 a wanya mfa so 100 cities. Because me dey one team na say no. Sassuolo Tifie, it 90 plus 3, the 4 minutes now to so. 90 plus 3. And I just say other games ni nyina obi a boy. Nti Vincent there and a boy. And a Benedict there and a boy, Vincent there so one team and a
Sassuolo same team.
Yeah, one team there then. I said ni jana ye besa ko bi na fame. Ye to me e dey my bet for chi aka. Fe na bibia so to me akoye quickly. Ye rewra games nim because no just say enuntina ye wa say. Aha, Napoli any Eintracht Frankfurt bebo ne. Saso Slavia Praha any Arsenal. Atletico Madrid any Royal Union Saint-Gilloise bebo ne. Bodo Glimt any Monaco. Juventus any Sporting CP. Liverpool any Real Madrid any Olympiacos Peru. And so any PSV and Novin. PSG any Bayern Munich and Tottenham any Copenhagen. These are games everybody so and quickly shall we say show me live MYBET.AFRICA TV YouTube your Facebook no issue kakra den aba ho ntino for now you streaming YouTube pet and you streaming ho no ntimo mo na join ho na afi bibia so no etumi nko ye udu ano wa share na bia koye bibia ya dey us ni gu no Telegram account Sports Arena SPO RTS now what in temu kakra now the ARENA ho ena ye dey ye us ni nyina gu nti ubetwa better my bet and also twa bet we say omo ena wudi a na just o send you message at us ready na fi bibia so na atumi an dem atumi akoye yenra games ni quickly and sana ya ba behwe debate for the day no. We are from Mama Kwaba.
Yeah, let's do it, Joseph.
Bibia kama there.
Bibia kama.
Yeah, UEFA Champions League games no.
Yes, inti UEFA Champions League games ni bi koso. Slavia Praha and Arsenal and ni ombebo. Now we heard these two teams as Slavia Praha a team bia. E ba ne say obo homa ne ho adin ye pa. And ba ye ne nim say Arsenal performance in the Champions League na no wedding. So this is something going into this game. Who says Slavia Praha beat me a hard game, but the record against English clubs no, enko ye mano. Into mostly no social English clubs and what channel. But one starter going into this game, obi also supported Slavia Praha. No, obi also said this game no, Slavia Praha beat me as go. On my last 12 games no, emu 11, omo 2+ goals home. So omo bo home nko dia, omo timi shego nti. Ene se bia who say Arsenal concede one goal mpo game ni mane nyawa because obo against a team okuta a strong home record and in the last 12 games emu 11 was 2+ goals against Arsenal very difficult. Arsenal on the other hand also need good away form in the Champions League. In the last 7 games wabo ewa away no emu ba akupe no wetimi keep clean sheet inti ene se na nyama kika akono ebia Arsenal betimi consider your first goal in the Champions League against a team like Slavia Praha. But MYBET.AFRICA acquire prediction on this game. Likely all time bet for their Arsenal ni mudu 1.35. Intimidi misika betu which is straight win for Arsenal. But with bet builder option, Arsenal straight win corners of over 8.5 because Slavia Praha beat me ashegula. Ombe omajin so be defending so. And it will lead to a lot of corners for Arsenal. Into this game, likely corners 9, 10 ebet me abom to over 8.5 corners. Any Arsenal straight win optional meko game win. Atletico any Royal Union Saint-Gilloise. This game which Atletico in the Champions League or a team be blow we hot and cold. Ube who say game be akwa 4 game be who lose den. And adeba kwa Atletico am in this Champions League phase they say we there were only 4 teams for Champions League omutimi ama over 3.5 mu games mu. We Frankfurt we that is Paris Saint-Germain Atletico ni team or into the games we average over 3.5 the 6 games awabomu. It shows a game we goes bet me PM. And Atletico san bo home omu ye team yo mu bo home omu she goals pa. Into goals here likely say bet me abo. Atletico last 8 Champions League games omabo mu 7 both team to score ball. Nti ene hu se Royal Union Sengelo and so etimi abo atena e ma ne nyon it will lead to a lot of goals, it will lead to chances. But Royal Union Sengelo or a team bia obo game and the last 5 games were abono. From the 80th minute kopim 90th minute, a hono mo mutimi generate to ma hoden, making sure say so go shall mo share during that time. In the second half, likely 0.5, 1.5 in this game, a bit miabo. Me come and MYBET.AFRICA this game, me kono over 2.5. That is the safest option. I made me for over 2.5. Atletico odds into muyedu. Into Atletico straight win. And so option also ubeti me afa. Yesha Tottenham any Copenhagen. Tottenham in the Champions League. Upe team yomuye defensive. Ubebo mudia account. Either they are winning by 1-0 and I say or no 0-0 draw against Monaco. Almost surprised say a lot of investors because no be any say Monaco she goes. Tottenham also she goes into this game no. Likely say 1.5. Ebetimi abo by who send your more average under MIA ewomu. Tottenham last 11 UEFA Champions League games awabo. Emu 7 under 2.5 and above. In TNS Oko Tottenham game no over 1.5 I know I because Tottenham in the Champions League Thomas Frank after losing to Chelsea no Bernard Jane say this is a game at least when young person mutimini a draw. In the weekend, almost on Man United. So don't expect Tottenham to go all guns blazing. So about 4 goals, 5 goals in this game, Derby.
But they will have to. They will have to win.
Win there, yes.
They need a win.
Yes, but they wouldn't be scoring more.
Last 2 Champions League games, Nina ended in a draw.
Yeah.
Bodo Glimt crowded. They were extremely lucky. And in Monaco had about 6 big chances.
Yes.
It was Vicario versus Monaco. So. The fact that ABI you have a game against Man United, you need to also salvage your Champions League,
qualification,
football. No, also ultimate savage. After beating Villarreal at home with her scrappy goalkeeper Nankasa, Chibola, an easy ball, Mutuminya 1-0. They've not been too good in the Champions League. So playing against Copenhagen. After losing to Karabakh, losing to Dortmund, it means that they are becoming the whipping guys this UEFA champ. So you need to go all out and go and after a disappointing game against Chelsea.
Yeah. Into Ushe Copenhagen on the other side, or a team bia the last 13 Champions League games were 12 or a scoreless. Into Neno Senya Mekano likely Uko 1.5, 2.5 no after the best option a Tottenham win and a Tottenham win or draw because this is a Copenhagen team or we are or brands and washigo or we 13 times it moved 12 for Intimi and Shigo and against the Tottenham side that they've been defensively solid making sure so they don't concede they will try to get a goal and now prepare for the next game. See this is one fixture I think say likely is going to be a draw game for Tottenham Hotspur. Ubet me a full-time draw being one of the riskiest option. But I'm looking at the safest one, a Tottenham win or draw. It was our game. Yeah, Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich. This game, am a lot of excitement. This game, am a Champions League final on Puda, and it shows how these two teams are prepared. Yeah, but you can't top teams in Europe. Both teams me Maybe Bayern Munich, maybe Paris Saint-Germain, maybe Arsenal. They are one of the top teams in Europe. Bayern Munich have a 15 games winning streak coming into this game.
Okay.
That shows the quality of Mukuta. And in top 5 European leagues, Obieniho Okuta this record as of now. And it shows that this game be a difficult game on both sides. Osha these two teams on head to head, so most of the time, it's being decided by a single goal. Either a 3-2, a 2-1, a 4-3, and it's idea. But Usha Bayern Munich winning last 4 games are 2 teams who are in European competition. And the only time a Paris Saint-Germain and Bayern Munich so in recent times was the FIFA Club World Cup. Share. Into Usha this fixture, it gives that chill said these 2 teams are on top form. Quality managers, quality players. And then now besides say with these 2 fixtures, of course, big games. They are now.
Yeah, we will come to that.
Yes.
So you let's stick to the.
And with this game, Paris Saint-Germain, Ebo Homa, or a one teamer is just once, and Abo Homa both team to score a ball. But they never quite be as both team to score option here, option and me two will be alpha so bet me alpha. Because the two teams are scoring. High scoring sides in these two teams. Paris Saint-Germain and so no, they are one team Obohoma. In the first half, they score. All games were about this season. In the first half, they get a goal. In Tiba, GDS Paris Saint-Germain.
Is it the Champions League or
the Champions League?
Okay.
Yes. In Tino, they are one team likely say first half they may get a goal against a Bayern Munich side. Bayern Munich on the other hand, on also a team 12 goals in the first half. Into listo. First half, go bet me up in this game. Simple. Because both teams are scoring goals in the first half. And Bayern Munich are chasing the last 7 away games were successfully was shot 3+ goals. Into the next, I'll call MYBET.AFRICA. Game way there. The safest option, game way screaming, the demand and say both teams are likely to score over 2.5 to happen. My bet for bet builder no. Offer both teams to score over 2.5 as can we do. Wait me up pick you 2 odds crave is option way. Hurricane to score and so a player to score optional likely say bet me about a game way. This fixture I'm looking at Paris Saint-Germain playing home will give them that edge over Bayern Munich, but I'm looking at least a Bayern Munich getting a result against Paris Saint-Germain because of 1 or 2 injuries we are about BP or Paris Saint-Germain team. Yes, Liverpool and Real Madrid. This game and so am I in 3 Champions League finals. And the 3 Champions League finals Liverpool against Real Madrid. And last season I slot by Obedani said this is a game no. So no need Liverpool ni munkwa dia Real Madrid ain't mean Bayern. Or share Real Madrid in the Champions League. And this will be their 13th meeting in European competition. And Liverpool, a win 4, or may lose 7. So, okay, and slot, they know the back home last season, a 4. So, after that, or may lose 7 to Real Madrid. And o share on the game on paper, Obiabeka, so this is a game I can say Liverpool to me pick it, but 4 me quit Liverpool, Siciano. And my investors in GDA with Liverpool. Going into this game, Liverpool actually said none of their 29 games on my boy in European competition are ended in a goalless draw. Into any game, no goalless draw at the back into Mimbo. Quite biasono or movie go. Liverpool, on the other hand, the last 6 games, they move 5. Were match over 2.5. Into this game, likely say over 2.5, over 1.5. About the Champions League, Real Madrid near the only team. A band is a shot on target. They've averaged 10+ shot on target per game. Into any game, no, so oko shot on target, likely say, ubetimi aye then, Real Madrid betimi a boss, simple amount. But Real Madrid last 8 away games, a move 2 na both team to score a ball. Into share records now, any statistics now, it's channel, and that is what makes the fixture exciting. But one thing I made to me, I say, the first half will be a very hard game for both teams.
okay?
Obiabe and Adrian said they want to be disciplined in the first half. Macassa Real Madrid form, especially this season in the first half, no, they don't lose games in the first half. It is of course a Liverpool be winning game in the first half. I know I'm seeing a first time draw between these two sides. But in the second half, now goes in ABP. So second half, likely second half both teams to score for this team to happen. Second half 1.5 in this game would happen. But I'm looking at Liverpool winning this game ahead of Real Madrid.
Okay.
Liverpool winning this game ahead of Real Madrid because Ancelotti send ya maybe review maybe can say Ancelotti up press that reset button. What press that reset button and they one yana Jane say on try anything new baby you do know. You try something new. Or person pick it form no or pick it form new we are in games no be sad and this is a game after beating Aston Villa in Kofobe say a fluke. Because Aston Villa didn't come prepared for Liverpool. Against the Real Madrid, they are well structured in Xabi Alonso, and I think Liverpool will win this game or draw this game. But likely both teams scoring high, Kylian Mbappe to score, and so high, and over 2.5, and so one option as a Ube or the bet or MYBET.AFRICA. These are the options as a ultimate share. Now also ultimate fiscal.
Okay, yeah, share games.
Yeah, list to my main share. I share for net here for you now. I think say no money man for Esca. We are hoping say and then they never find anytime me advice on sports arena say even sometimes I had you final bets na you be to jano. The analysis ne some key points bi a yɛbɛka no ɛno no mom no ɛma ɔsɛ no a wokaeɛ Sunderland asɛm na mekaeɛ ɛno na Sunderland odds yɛ 3 cedis.
Yeah.
When ɔmo share Sunderland 1, Sunderland odd on list to equal 6.9. Nti wa a wohwɛ show na utwa yɛ biara at that time means that utwa one game with almost by 7 or so. Yeah, I am for pay a very good attention to this part of the show. At least to the Champions League best start see. So back and my main share me start with Napoli ni Frankfurt game no. It's going to be an interesting game. And watch the Napoli team now. They are the current champions of the Italian Calcio Serie A. And watch in the history of the Champions League, Napoli for no omunyan call past the quarterfinals. Omakwe reach quarterfinals, omundu semi-finals. From those days, Chelsea were Napoli were Ezekiel Lavezzi, Cavani, any Marek more time. No, they've tried. Member. Now the funny thing is that the coach who is also handling them at this moment, and so yeah, Antonio Conte, a very good coach who doesn't have a very good record as far as the Champions League is concerned. Say, Yenji League need a very good, Yembo League need very good, but about the UEFA Champions League and Europa, the modern I na kwa because mostly I'm for say ordinary focus ni na eco league ni so. They are playing against a Frankfurt team, one of the youngest team in Europa, and they play a very good football, more attacking football. If Frankfurt a big game, especially in the Champions League, you have to be rest assured say a big guarantee you goals. And the next game these two, if Napoli are winning by 5 goals to 1, I won't be surprised. Because if you look at Frankfurt for 3 games in the Champions League this season, Nina scoreline list to and in a 5-1. So back at first game against Galatasaray, Gala 5-1. That was a very shocking result as some of us didn't expect and beat me Abba. And then again, my article Eshomo 5-1. And Liverpool Eshomo 5-1 after some Mushe Liverpool Omudi can't touch almost share the first goal. So if you look at all these games, it tells you that this is a game that will give us a lot of goals. But the thing is, Napoli for no listo, their side this season, Monima was talking about Bayer for no having a 100% record, especially in this season. We checking Napoli for now at the Stadio Diego Armando Maradona Hodo. Omo Enyan Lusu, they are unbeaten this season, despite the fact that weekend game or money come boy, you know. Omo boy so omo 100% record at home this season. I say they are going into the game without Kevin De Bruyne, who started the season very well for them this season. Lobotka or your more integral part of midfield who prior when Billy Gilmore buy and their game against Como Billy Gilmore prior. Now Lobotka is back. The only players that Ombe may see in this game is probably going to be Kevin De Bruyne and Abranta and the other Romelu Lukaku. So if you look at Napoli for now, listo, Omoye unbeaten at home. And if you look at how Omo last 18 Champions League games, listo, Omo lose just 1. And that game was to Real Madrid. That was 2 years ago. So to me, definitely, it's going to be an interesting game. And I think I don't see Frankfurt so beat Makoko police strings. In fact, if you look at Napoli for now, Champions League, 3 games, Oma winning Bakupe, and Oma lose that 2 games, 2 ASCT, and it's a game Makono. It's going to be an interesting game. It's a game that I see Frankfurt scoring. Frankfurt for the way then, Omobo attacking football. You can score them 5, or they can score you 5 in the Champions League this season. Either so be sure 5, and Omo be sure 5. So Napoli should be away. But I'm hopeful that Napoli for no good record Diego Armando Maradona no. I they beat him there, but now let me look into bookings. Any especially referee be the game no. And then your friend is João Pedro Pinheiro, a Portuguese referee. And if you look at this referee list too, in the last 3 games, João Pedro Pinheiro referee no free Portugal bedi and Napoli in Frankfurt game list. The last 3 games a referee ejema to ayerem no. Nina red card ebemu. That is under 20 World Cup knockout stages here. Nano de Morocco for Kokoji. Argentina and Colombia game no. Or no officiated game. Red card ekoma Colombia for no. Then again this last about 2 game which was Aveca and Gil Vicente game no. And also Gil Vicente for a red card. It was the same referee who was officiating that game. Then and in the last game Odi ya Obabedi this game Victoria Plazing. Victoria Gumarais. And the Benfica game. Benfica call win it 3-0 no. And also Victoria Gumarais for no in a red card. And now me who saw record I was like let me check Napoli 4 games at this list. This is Napoli for 10 games on Mabo. Red card ever. It was our games. Napoli 10 games on Mabo. And yes, be a Napoli for the red card.
But a red card back game.
Ever sa game. Ntuasha omone Napoli PSV Napoli for the red card. And Napoli Milan red card ever sa game. Napoli Manchester City. Our captain Ekodi red card. Then again Sassuolo Napoli red card. And apart from that red cards neighbor, the games are Napoli 14 on list averagely or more average 3 over 3.5 bookings per game. So coach Angia ne place neji. So a game that list who of them kakra wait me come my bet no chat red card to happen in this game because referee no baby the game the last 3 games red card he's a no nonsense referee.
Okay.
So this game is a game that red card possible to beat me.
Now is it a game there will be a lot of tackles? Frankfurt, do they engage in tackles near there? Because tackles your game be on tackles and shadan way and your kg.
Say Napoli team now. They always 50-50 balls that they want to win. Same as Frankfurt team. No. How I'm game. I'm about attacking football. Yeah. And for you to play attacking football, every ball be dead ball be you have to win. So whether maybe they don't have players ball, but then they are always trying to win the ball. Okay. Until their first 50 minutes, say no have yellow card. And the yellow card doesn't mean say he won't fight for the ball. The amount for having by Chelsea team. So the reason why Chelsea team, a lot of teams are possessive football, pressing baby, red card PO game because with the red card, it doesn't mean say I won't press and I won't conquer winning for ball.
The yellow card.
Sorry, with the yellow card, I won't conquer pressing for ball and I won't conquer winning for ball. So that game, a game that in as much as Mikasa Napoli for the more average over 3.5 bookings in per game. Frankfurt for so almost the same over 2.5. So if you look at the booking record of these 2 teams and the referee who's no nonsense referee the last 3 games one red card now. Wow, be a least mistake.
Okay.
Who you Rasmus Hoyland, who you McTominay, whoever you are in your opponent team, especially San Antonio Conte Bejina bench, coach you can be imagine red card. So to me I think the safest option especially in this game is so over 3.5 booking in this game. I see a very interesting game for me, but then I'm going for a double chance and over 1.5 goals in that game and also over 3.5 bookings. Arsenal because Slavia Prague. Minsomika listo. So me give me Arsenal win, I won't be surprised.
When we near.
Yes. Because
they will win.
Oh, anytime I say one win here, is it because listo football full of uncertainty. Who knew Sampdoria upon a very good home record? I bet now my Genoa Babesheno. But then you also Sassuolo. You also mentioned about Genoa new coach bounce.
Yeah, new
and
coach
something.
Yeah, I said it, yes. But I don't know why. Still, Mr. Chama.
No, but the thing is, Uchama Sassuolo because you believe that Sassuolo home record and Sassuolo and who are the bro Genoa there. But you see, listo, Slavia Prague for them. Since last year in over 27 games, 2 games for the Molusu. Now let me try and find that 2 games for Molusu. That 2 games for Molusu was I think was against Anderlecht and Sigma Olomouc. But I ask myself, Anderlecht and Sigma Olomouc for no. I'm level with Arsenal. No. Because if you look at Arsenal team now, list in the Champions League this season, only I think Inter Milan penalty team unconsidered.
Yeah.
Only Inter Milan. Arsenal young consider goal. Inter Milan young consider. So these are the only two teams are young consider goal. But Arsenal are going to the game without Victor Gyökeres. And I remember that Arsenal first game on Bobo this season. Make sure say now Arsenal are playing for Victor Gyökeres. They know that he's that go-to guy if they need a goal to win the game. Because Arsenal, they defensively, defense, he has been solid for the past 2 seasons.
Okay.
So what they needed is somebody he can be that Mr. Reliable when they need a goal. Just like what Haaland has been for Manchester City for the past 3 seasons. In Georgia, when Victor Gyökeres by, they were trying to play quick, tap, patient, direct ball and sporting for the ball. But they were lacking it. But now they found ways and means to accommodate the striker. Now Victor Gyökeres on board. Martinelli, who has been saving Arsenal, who has been one of the standout players for Arsenal this season, he's also not going to play in this game. Zubimendi, the organizer for them. Arsenal for no, they are not even missing Thomas Partey. He's also going to miss this game through suspension. Into the Arsenal game na list 2. And they know got the best at it. Merino will play as the number 9. Eze Ebebo as the number 10. Trossard Ebebo. Then you have Bukayo Saka. If almost Tatina Saka and the chances no more clear there, it is going to be an easy game. But this is Slavia Prague Listo. He is unbeaten. When you home. In the last 15-20 games, they are a very good side at home.
Arsenal best stop your money.
And I make us say, Arsenal now, Medica say the reason why Mimi chooses Arsenal Belgian League is say now they have the squad. You know, like you say, be a Hinkapi, boy, no confirm, defend no confirm free Leverkusen. They will give him some playing time. Larry Skelly, the playing time, but they have the players. No God, any European experience, but this is Slavia Prague, and people shouldn't forget it's Slavia Prague for no. Uko check one. League no money that top. They are winning for fun. So me if that uncertainty listeners na kobo draw na man for bet say yeah me mesri because many can say I won't be surprised, but it's the game that I'm expecting Arsenal to.
The reason why I'm Arsenal season no yes so difficult for teams near to say. So we heard Chelsea under Jose Mourinho 2004 2005 win. They just need one corner. Just one. Oh, the point is that you will not get the opportunity to score them.
Yeah.
And football, such that 2 teams in winning are having movement.
Yeah.
And Arsenal moment, you know, the man is dangerous, and they say their moment, you know, with set pieces. So, those times, you know, now Chelsea even crying say nya about enya corner cry na cross na Paulo Ferreira be twade aba no we JT height Didier Drogba height we Gu Johnson mo omo height omo di gina box ni mo a we danya corners no so omo nya tre aba ko betum. That is Adia ma me fansanka set pieces in part of Arsenal game and come struggle rough.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you see, apart from set pieces, you know, anytime I say Gyökeres man, he also find ways and means or better or be she goes. But in this game, we check Slavia Prague for now. The reason why
they will defend and a lot of corners
will defend. So we check our last 3 games of my boy in the Champions League this season. I'm about Bodo, I'm about Inter Milan, and I'm about Atlanta. Would probably in the Champions League this season, Medical can say teams only consider going Inter Arsenal, so they are at par. But they lost to Inter Milan. But 2 teams, no, Oman team and Bodo, Oman team and Atlanta, and this team only Arsenal level. Yes. So it is the reason why I believe that even in as much as Arsenal, Ebe may say all these key players in this game, I believe that Arsenal, yes, ahead of Slavia Prague in this game. But then people should be aware of Slavia Prague for the home record. So I'll go in for a double chance for Arsenal and over 9.5 corners in this game. Definitely Slavia Prague for they won't open up. Set it back, and the moment they will set back, definitely they are coming into this game and they know that Arsenal are set piece warriors. So, senior teams as I say, almost people are finding ways and means to defend against long throws and all this. They also try and defend. So the corners in the be down about that going for a double chance for Arsenal in this game. At least two. Another exciting game I mentioned Juventus ne Sporting CPDN. Juventus for new coach Abba, and he won against Cremonese over the weekend. They are coming to play against Sporting CP, who is having a very good season so far as season is starting. On my last 5 games, on my winning but Juventus last 2 games, but now if you look at how things are going now, new manager bounce will be on Juventus side. They are playing at home, and if things are being equal, if you look at Vlahovic, Vlahovic has shared 11 goals. 11 goals on the last 19 Champions League games about the Juventus. So probably if you're looking for a player to score in Juventus any sporting game now, first name I ever saw about the team should be Vlahovic, and the second name should be Pedro Goncalves. Honestly, a player list was sharing 9 goals in 16 Champions League games for Sporting. That is the most by any player playing for Sporting club. Player being our share such goals. So Pedro Goncalves, another potential player to score, and also Vlahovic to score. But in this game, I don't think Juventus is going to lose this game. A double chance and over 1.5 goals in that game are highly possible. Now, I'm in Anfield. And then report a free Merseyside. Chelsea and a Trent. Onya, the Women's World Cup, maybe probably. He's expecting a boy from Liverpool Academy. Baba body on the league, Edomaji the Champions League. Bought for so many years now. He believes that it's time to go for a new challenge. All but Nkobe expecting a warm welcome. He's not going to get that. And now for some they will whistle him. Probably if he's going to start, they are going to whistle him. And is he in football full of uncertainties? List 2. Arnold called Real Madrid. He hasn't played 10% and at 20% of what we know is that Arnold beats me in. Injuries are setting in. Never be but if he get the nod to start today, if he get a chance to play Nyame Aduma now, I won't be surprised that Arnold will be on the score sheet for Real Madrid. But if you look at Liverpool team, at least in their last 6 games, I'm not winning just 2 games. But in as much as Liverpool having a bad run, especially this season, a bad Anfield, they are very good. I'm only losing just 2 games. That is to Crystal Palace and I think Man United. But they also have a very bad record against a team and the Real Madrid. Like first, anytime be a Madrid beko be since 2014 and since 2016, anytime be a Madrid beko be a Madrid koha okokochi a team and the Liverpool. But last year Liverpool jan ho entertain ho. And if you look at Liverpool defense now, I don't think that they can contain Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe was red hot form. So Virgil van Dijk and Brahim Konate, they cannot contain him. And the one the right back they are Liverpool. Say Bradley Nebebo. Bradley cannot contain Vinicius Junior. Milos Kekes, I don't think say coach best at 10. After Sobo Robertson, Obo Zobo Slice number 10, Onya the best out of the team over the weekend. Probably he's going to start Obitise Robertson. And Robertson Obetimiachi Rodrigo, Obetimiachi Ada Gula, Obetimiachi Bellingham, whoever is going to play there. To be very honest, I don't think the Liverpool can match up to Madrid team. Liverpool team, they don't have a ball winner in midfield. Now when Alonso buy, we'll try a lot of style of play, and Alonso personal. Now he has a certain Dean Hoyson. Our personal, he can play the ball a bit more fine. Jude Bellingham in that half spaces now Ubejato anymore. So definitely, I'm expecting say coach in the best start Dominic Zobo's last number 10. He will give them that intensity and not the moment last season. But that intensity, is it going to help them? That is something I believe that Real Madrid can have ways and means of making me a bit more presence. So to me, it's going to be an interesting game. But I see Liverpool scoring. Probably Omobo at Anfield. And Anfield na yebono always untimi underrated Liverpool sir. It's going to be an interesting game. I think say you bet me share. So I'll go in for Madrid win or draw. Probably a 2-1 victory for Real Madrid. Both teams to score highly possible, and if it go be about, I'm expecting Mohamed Salah and Hugo Ekitike to be the goal scorers for Liverpool, and also we should expect over 2.5 goals in this because we check here list Liverpool Madrid games from about this season. Only 3 games per now provided over 2.5 goals. All the other games in it provided over 2.5 goals, and I'm expecting Madrid not losing this game. PSG Bayern Munich. Another crunchy, a game that we are all expecting, say, a very delight to watch. In fact, we are going to watch a very good football.
Okay.
Luis Enrique. Now, watch Obiti say Vincent Kompany, a student of Johan Cruyff, Pep Guardiola style of play. Nabi. You see, I'm on for attention share any PSG so, and people believe that it's going to be an easy game for Bayern Munich. Now let me look into PSG game, PSG team list. Almost 30 season, they've been struggling with injuries. Dembele pra, Dizaridu pra, Vicha Carrasqueria no pra, Dracula no pra, Vitinha no pra no ko. Now Dembele is back, Vitinha is back, then Vicha Carrasqueria is back. The only player who is integral part of my team who is going to miss this game is probably going to be Desiree Doué or Piqué knock against Nice not a while ago. But Luis Enrique team list the team they are a very good side. Whether we like it or not, or may current champions.
Okay.
Bayern Munich has started season a very good note. List season started season team be no watch more goals since Bayern Munich 54 goals. So in as much as Kylian Mbappe has started the season on a very good note, game be goal. Same thing. And Bayer for no so this is Russia. 2 teams no be share no. Whether we like it or not. PSG, they are the current champions, and currently we check the league log of the Champions League now. So the top 2 teams no and never be despite the fact the game no more pack the princess no. And I'm very sure say this game list to be a bit me winning.
Okay.
To be taking the chances, what be perceive very well. No? A bit me the ball. This already do absence, no, and should that affect PSG team no so much. But I did affect them say how prolific, how lethal Desiree Doué in front of goal. No? If Bradley Barcola, say Barcola to me. Nyane chances converting ni SGs no the chance conversion no wan kwankwa ne niema na all year in previous games na no bit ma akwama and you see obi said Dembele say oji Ballon d'Or anywhere no season injuries so Onyan get it up there so okay. Dembele compare Dembele and Hurricane they are not at the top there. Definitely Hurricane is ahead of Dembele in this game, but Osha Michael Olise, Luis Diaz, Hurricane, they are top players who are performing at the highest level this season. And a reporter build for the day budget said Nicholas Jackson is going to start, and it's going to be the weapon for them, because in this game, definitely PSG will start from the back, and you need somebody more that press. Aggression, somebody will beat my press the amount, and definitely, if Ombe started Hurricane, then Nana Martin still they are going to do so much well in this game. Russia, listo, give away Mubedin. And I see say game in a open. I don't see say game in a draw game. Okay. Money man can say me these 2 teams listo. First half, I'm expecting over 1.5 goals in this game. Okay. Because PSG for no, almost share in the first half in every home game this season. So first half both teams to score, highly possible. First half over 1.5 over 2.5, highly possible. This is a game that goes. Bayern for instance to almost 9 of or almost 12 goals almost this season. In the Champions League, buy in the first half. 9 out of the 12 goals almost in the UCL this season. 9 in the first half. And then again, Bayern for 3+ goals in 7 successive goals. So it's a game that I'm expecting a lot of goals in this game.
Okay.
So I call for both teams to score over 2.5 goals in this game. Half time over 1.5. Then probably the game is wide open. A ban of games like this. Well, be now tactics and rights. I know the company will go in for how it may affect PSG. Same way as Luis Enrique. So, how also be affected team. What be your press right? What be take you chances? No, you are going to win. But in this game, Dembele is not lethal like how I knew last season.
Okay.
Bracola, Richard Kvaratskhelia, they are not up there. So if you look at Bayern team now, Harry Kane, Luis Diaz, and Michael Olise, they are more form no was saying PSG front, and it's something that I believe that if there's going to be a winner, probably are going for Bayern Munich. But in this game, PSG at home, they are solid. Given that I don't see Sebendi in a full-time draw, so make up for home or away for any of these teams. Half-time over 1.5 goals and over 2.5 goals. Both teams to score, so a highly possible list.
Okay, I think say time in a ye pa so show way quickly. Now before then I was saying we fly and you ready. Now you have 90 minutes of football.
Yeah.
Yeah, but say I have seen no to me I record my and I know you fan kwa bonte ne all singing na ti omo hwe na omo be record hand the amaya kebe de pa. You have only 90 minutes. You have only 90 minutes to watch one game. Now, for whatever reason, Uefa for no, and to me and schedule game to the extent say you'll be able to have the luxury to watch 90 minutes of any of them. What I say, so then you get another opportunity to also watch 90 minutes, unless Obesha dead a match. PSG hosting Bayern Munich, top class football and a year Babe expected. Then Liverpool and Real Madrid. Which of these two? And if you get opportunity to watch, then in tough, I was say, Obe advices will be so on share.
Okay, you have 2 games. We are Real Madrid against Liverpool on any day with how both coaches best set up. No, say open a game you want to see maybe teams being defensive, teams being solid on the ball, making sure say leave a lot of holes in their game. That is one game I'll be for because we'll see goals, but we'll see both teams being very very careful in what they do. In one game I'll be for. But on the Paris Saint-Germain Bayern Munich team, no, tactical brilliance, game it's a chess game. Manager where you see her, no you see her, no you see her. That is the game So my break it down with these two sides. To me, I would watch the Paris Saint-Germain Bayern Munich game because in percent me share how Luis Enrique will be able to set up against this company team who may win 15 games in a row.
Okay.
And Luis Enrique adia ni ope ne team he feels that tactically they are very disciplined. He wants to come up with a plan to unlock them. He wants to come up with a plan to get the best out of his team. So this will be one fixture I would like to watch. I want to see company. Yabona Basso this season or Bon Homodin, he has been very good. He has performed so well. But in the FIFA Club World Cup, Luis Enrique Chen said even with men down, he'll be able to defeat them. So this is a time a company, so Timiche Luis Enrique say, after the FIFA Club World Cup, Monsieur Anyama be a few game and I can come boot to boot with you. So that would be one game I measure because me perceive measure how both teams will set up tactically. What will be done? Send on unlock each other in-game management. How both coaches beat me aye. And then Minjin say Luis Enrique be frustro. Obey na dream so be fem because from minute 1 to minute 45 now most Luis Enrique say obe German players now ball because oni o made in common. This will be a game after every 10 minutes, after every 15 minutes, there will be tactical changes.
Okay.
It will be one game I would like to watch because the game would give us a lot of excitement, a lot of tactical breakdown. So a game how both coaches will set up. This is the game to watch.
Okay, now sir.
Yeah, I mean, football in there. If and game no 2 teams and I say 2 games in the games they are exciting games. Big
Okay.
clubs. So for BRG Champions League maybe. But if you are weighing Liverpool, who is like 7-time, is it 8-time champions, right? And Madrid, the most successful club in the Champions League. So the moment will be about the Champions League, the first club able to be a team in Real Madrid. In fact, the most successful club as far as that competition is concerned. Bayern Munich, and so yes, I mean they have a lot of trophies. PSG last season not getting the first trophy. But game, if you are comparing the excitement, game maybe more that full spectrum of all the emotions as far as we a football fan. The person will be up say we a football.
UEFA Champions League, Liverpool are 6 times.
6 times.
Yeah, yes. Yeah.
And Real Madrid are 15 times. Okay.
Yeah. So if you look at this game, person win that football orgasm now. I don't think so. You been football orgasm watching the PSG Bayern game. No, this is going to be a game that 2 tactical genius for never be share. Tactical, so we see a possessive football, but Madrid will give you pure drama, especially Arnold returning to Anfield alone gives you the adrenaline. Is a Charlie. Let me go and watch and see what will happen. But Nicolas Jackson against PSG, it doesn't give you anything.
Okay.
And if you look at Madrid, you see when Madrid ne Liverpool share that final, Ramos boo Salah and Samuel. Since then, Madrid attack Liverpool and the only time Liverpool near Madrid shared, especially our Anfield, was Enra and then Xabi Alonso, former Liverpool player, coming back to Anfield with Real Madrid and Tima or torment your match. So definitely that game is a game that if I have 90 minutes and I have to choose between PSG and Bayern game, they are definitely that game where even Liverpool, even performance recently, Nico is something that I mean, best almost Liverpool uniform. Can they Anfield Jan bit me as eba? I'm a team stop Real Madrid team, and I mean, it's a game that at least I'll be excited to watch between Liverpool and the Madrid game. That is going to be, I mean, for me, the game of the night.
Okay, yan share the DJ Slim and na pound for be share ene. Yan fa ento so ma obi hu ene ye be viewing party. Na DJ Slim the oye viewing party a apontenam ne prako na me say ponkonam kura ba be nya bi are. Me na me ka kire o. Enti ahodwo
Las Vegas
124. That is 1-24. Ahodwo one eno baby a wo hye bia wo bo hye gogo de be obeba. Aha, nti ne viewing party no. Chairman said no chance. O hear say 2 teams here a 21 Champions League titles between these 2 sides. It is almost 2 neighbor. And ya Bayern Munich some new PSG, some PSG na fin watch back. And a Bayern say what is 6 or 7. Enti akasefo mienu pa na ebone. Enti no DJ Slim any na pamfo say ope baby uninterrupted. 90 minutes because I say ukohwe baby if you akakra na me de yenhwa akakra. Obehwa ne say obi ka se monkohwe Arsenal de ne ayi because ne bet nti. No omo kasa basa fakotoa. But ope baby uninterrupted. 90 minutes. And viewing party and no bossu and namono ya oma yɛ den oma roasting nam ne bi ya yɛ den ya steaming nam ne bi ɛna ebi so wɔ so a yɛ den ya toto na yɛ roasting no ɛna ya grill ebi wɔ so a yɛ grill ɛna wopɛ sɛ wowe na mono a wo deɛ wo ne vampire wopɛ na mono no so a ɛno so ɔmo wɔ style mbɛyɛ ne kama no 36 na yɛ saa deɛ no wati ase nti bra ne yɛn hwɛ ɛyɛ ɛnɛ match no ɛwɔ ahodwo 124 ɛwɔ hatwo baabi a obi ade obo share location a oba nanu fufuo a ɛkɔ so wɔ fie ase ne nya asɛm ketewa nti bra na yɛn hwɛ ɛyɛ Liverpool versus ɛyɛ Real Madrid uninterrupted and at the same time baby girls ɛba no yɛsɛ cars bɛyɛ 30 ne nyinaa mmaa nko a mmarima no momo nante mmra because girls na cars mako 30 na ɛba deɛ now yɛn sanfa ka mfanfa wo bɛma yɛn famra na bɛpɛ ɔbaa no dabi nante na yɛ den bra na be face baby girls no yɛsa so wɔ ɛyɛ PS wɔ ha se FIFA 26 ne FIFA 27 nyinaa yɛbɔ bi wɔ ha nya asɛm ketewa kora aha nti no bomode ane bra na yɛn de yɛn hwɛ game na bibia nko yɛ na mmom sɛ obetwa bet ne dia Benedict yɛn remu wɔ my bet education no kakra.
Yes, say rem my bet education a yɛnim sɛ Champions League ba sɛ Champions League ba dia ope odds mu edu a MYBET.AFRICA omo no mind the highest odds in the Champions League, the highest odds in the Champions League sɛnea American nti no Champions League obetwa bet MYBET.AFRICA any sports arena telegram group and Champions League selections the ma because the Champions League a sure banker www.mybet.africa na join MYBET.AFRICA busuano 3 simple steps now so register by account. The first one your phone number no boshe mu a na afide wabo username as the second option we are afide password we password ni confirm password ni na ya de baako obo password no about the same thing as a confirm password no about register so MYBET for best send verification code now they are verify your accounts now for the waba became busiano now for the top right corner hobiuma why you deposit 50 cedis 100 cedis and you be ma odds 3 different odds near the amount to 300 cedis anye den ansana enebeko ne wie no ube fiska MYBET.AFRICA nti beka MYBET.AFRICA busiano kai say Champions League we so mo aka bonus into games ni dooso we selections now see kan mu nso yedu ewo almost the highest odds in the Champions League betting platform bia na ko check odds name ben MYBET.AFRICA we be anti scan there MYBET na dey amount twa bet ni wo bet builder ene bet builder bi mo ho a omo limit o pese o twa team bi win esan be twa no go e twa no over 2.5 ani eso mu ye obasabasa afedi obekọ na eni ho odo sample ball so ye ni ko mo fa odds ni bi nka ho but MYBET.AFRICA ene bet builder no mo say 10 different options your selection internet Bayern Munich wo gidie say Bayern Munich betimi win Bayern Munich win or draw both team to score over 1.5 over 2.5 betimi as selections in na Africa o ma san the Asian handicap no so aba be ka ho nti Asian handicap no over 2 over 1 over 3 over 4 ni na betimi your selections so nti MYBET.AFRICA now so koye your selections na face game mu edu e wo mo platform ni so
okay nti yan hwɛ us no for today. Yeah.
Yes, and then me selections kakra maye medema ahwefo ene games are so my selections in kwamienu because ene games no anweden. In the first one a player to score selections are my we player to score Harry Kane to score.
Okay.
Mu Harry Kane to score and Julian Alvarez to score for Atletico Madrid and so a second option I make sure or and Kylian Mbappe to score for Real Madrid. We just 3 player to score e ma me 7 odds MYBET.AFRICA into the 100 cedis tie here 700 cedis kwan bia so betimi afa me next option I mean Arsenal against Liverpool Arsenal straight win Frankfurt any Napoli Asian handicap of over 2 Atletico any unions in Gelua Atletico to win Olympiacos any PSV and also Asian handicap over 2 and Real Madrid and so any Real Madrid any Liverpool Asian handicap and also over 2 and also 5 odds e wa code no M357 M35F MYBET.AFRICA.
Yeah, okay, so my selection for UCL games Slavia Prague and Arsenal game we call MYBET belt builder options Arsenal to win and over 9.5 corners. Arsenal to win and over 9.5 corners. Paris Saint-Germain any Bayern Munich game no. Overcall home or away, that is 1-2 and over 2.5 goals in that game. Napoli any entrance Frankfurt game no. Double chance for Napoli and over 1.5 goals in that game. Liverpool Real Madrid game no. Both teams to score. Juventus Sporting CP, double chance for Juventus. And Atletico Madrid Union Saint Gilloa game so a straight win for Atletico Madrid. 9.98 odds. Code no Z96F. Z96F.
Okay, nti us na yegu so a yede ma no ewa hase na bibia so no atumi akoyi aha nti no mehwe na meso media na ka ho na ewo se yehwe na amanfo debate ne because ene no enya asem keto akra ewa hase na meba kakra nti ayi bese tie for me bo me ba ayi akoko ayi nti me ba ba sisi a na me hihye na me yama me nsa komia baabi ma adena gye no. Okay, so meso me de no mafa we teams ni nyina 9 matches ni nyina se wo se den ye twa ni nyina achi na bibia ye den ekoyi nti no aha menya out of 10 Paris Saint-Germain ne Bayern Munich win obi win like win Olympiacos Peru any PSV and Ovin win Slava Prague and Arsenal we win and Napoli any Eintracht Frankfurt me call Eintracht Frankfurt away go Liverpool any Real Madrid me call Real Madrid win or draw Bodo Glimt any Monaco bibi ya mesemi nko Monaco Bodo Glimt either home win or draw and I say home go but me call Bodo Glimt home win or draw and Juventus any Sporting CP Juventus win or draw and Tottenham Hotspur home a year win me code ne year 4S 7F 4S normal S ya 7 40 ebe na ye de nyina gu aye we nipa chonti mfa into platform no so na ye push ni nyina mfa nko aye ye Telegram account no se na be ya obia ansa be kan bi obia ansa be de ebe kan bi media ne 4S 72 tiene brana viewing party no ye ni DJ Slim enya asem keto akura nti no ya hwe na mpanifo nye ayi ni ho adwuma ten na fi ya nya den ya mfa nkwa bontentem ha ti enen viewing party no audio no se bantam na us no so e se bantam edemaye nyame aduma ochina ye besa hia na fi ya be review ni ya preview games na ayeden aka no ya bompa ya se ne ya de man bet echi be ka fam and bet we are coming for your head until stay tuned ya kram.